Now, I don't want to show a lot of the tape from last night because it's too hard to look at. But...
Yes, did you see this? Comedian Maher absolutely rose Biden for his performance at Thursday night presidential debate against Trump. He pulled no punches.
In the wake of yesterday's debate between President Biden and President Trump, a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, President Biden comes across as so old. What about his performance? It's not the most important thing that we should be paying attention to. The problem isn't that he's just old. The problem is he's insane. Only a madman would not consider a nuclear holocaust, a nuclear war, as an existential threat. He said, quote, the only existential threat to humanity is climate change, end of quote.
The only existential threat to humanity is climate change.
Only an insane person would say this. And this exact insane person has the power to launch a nuclear weapon. How could we even consider that it would be safe to reelect this man? Now remember, again, he's the guy with the nuclear codes, and yet he doesn't consider nuclear war to be an existential threat. I don't know what he thinks it'll be. Is it just going to be a walk in the park? We're talking about the skin burning off of our children, the decimation of all living things. What to speak of the nuclear winter that would follow? This doesn't seem to be a concern to President Biden, which makes me ask, what world is this man living in? He is responsible for the fact that today we are now closer to nuclear war than ever before. And he is responsible for deciding whether or not we will engage in nuclear war. And yet he doesn't consider it an existential threat. Doesn't bring me any joy to say this.
Yes, Tulsi Gabbard sat down with Maher. During this interview, this is what she sent out on Twitter. Whether Biden is replaced or not, the insane and dangerous policies of the Democrat elite will continue. This is not about Biden. It is about the Democrat elite and their friends staying in power to continue pushing their agenda to engulf the war in war and continue their theft of our liberty. That is Tulsi Gabbard selling this out for a lot of people to see. We should not fall for what is going on. Now people are focused, oh, Biden should resign. So they should look for a good candidate. Trump made it clear, I don't care whether they choose a different candidate or not. What I focus on is winning the elections. Democrats are panicking and it is a call for concern. Maher is sounding alarm to these people. I think this is not the first time. He is actually saying Biden is not up to the task. Now, when you look at the New York Times, they have published, numerous articles calling for Biden to step down.
This is what the Republicans are going to show from now until Election Day.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
I've known the Bidens. I've known President Biden. I was friend with his son, Beau. We served in the National Guard. I endorsed him because I thought he had a good heart. So I'm not saying this because of partisanship or hatred or anything else. I'm saying this because I love the American people and this world that we live in. I cherish peace and freedom. This world is not ours to destroy. Even if President Biden and the Democrats think that they have the right to decimate us, our families, our homes, our communities, they don't have the right to destroy all living creatures on this planet. This man does not belong in the White House holding this position of power because he's a threat to the two very most important things, life and liberty. To vote for Biden is to vote for nuclear war and tyranny, the destruction of our democracy. That is a fact.
Yes, taking a look at this could cause for CNN to literally be burned to the ground because CNN moderators didn't do enough to assist the president. Someone need to do a wellness check on this man. The decision to not fact check any one of those lies by CNN was one of the most immoral decisions in the history of the free press in this country. Literally, I am suggesting that at some point tonight, CNN should go off the air in shame, fire everybody, seal off the building, make sure everybody out, burn the good place to the ground. Look at this insane thing.
The decision to not fact check the fire hose of lies that is Donald Trump, that is the entirety of his existence and the entirety of his campaign, the decision to not fact check any one of those lies by CNN was one of the most immoral decisions in the history of the free press in this country. Literally, I am suggesting that at some point tonight, CNN should, it will not, go off the air in shame, fire everybody, seal off the buildings, make sure everybody's out, and burn the goddamn place to the ground.
Trump has said, I'm going to make sure I get even with half this country that's probably going to vote against me. He's going to go after public officials. He's going after commentators. He's going after editorial writers. He's going to go after everybody. And they're basically at stake right now. So it's not going to be a free country. He said, I'm going to get those people. He said about women, there needs to be some form of punishment. That's how he started his discussion of abortion. And he went ahead and he put those 3 judges on the Supreme Court and he got rid of Roe v. Wade. He did that. Your rights are gone. He is out there to remove people's rights. That's the real danger. And we don't know where it's going to end. We do not know. Nobody can sit here tonight or this November and say they know where Trump's going to stop.
Or what Emily's going to do. He's crazy.
The difference is the erosion of free speech. The targeting of political opponents has actually occurred under the Biden administration. Whereas when you go back and look under the Trump administration, we didn't see this kind of attack.
Fire everybody, seal off the building, make sure everybody out, burn the good place to the ground. Look at this insane thing. Same CNN had to fact check Biden, the lies he told during that debate. Our Democrats are singing every day, oh, Trump told a lie. Trump lies throughout the debate. I really want to know. I want to see the video. I want to see the instances where they've called out and debunked, like Trump lied here, Trump lied here. That is what I'm interested on because I've seen this over and over with these people. Like Trump lied, Trump lied, Trump lied. Oh, it's a liar. It is another hook like the peak of during that debate. I don't know if it was a plan because they usually take it up and it was spread like wildfire, because the mainstream media will promote it. I want you to know the instances where Trump lied, Biden did, and it was fact-checked by the same CNN. So what is going on here